I chose to focus on feminine roles in Mexican culture and religion. This topic has interested me since we read In Search of La Llorona's Children by Leon. Leon explores three female figures in Mexican culture that represent different values and roles. These three figures include La Llorona, Our Lady of Guadalupe, and La Malinche. La Llorona represents a mother mourning for her dead children. She felt guilty for not protecting her children and spent her time weeping and begging for forgiveness. This is similar to Mary cradling Jesus' body and mourning her son. Mary physically suffers over the death of her son. La Llorona and Mary symbolize a mother's pain, something that people claim is a worse pain than any other. Guadalupe is portrayed as a goddess of fertility, also known as the Virgin Guadalupe. She is a sometimes unattainable role model for young girls comparing themselves to her. Leon quotes Sandra Cisneros, who says, Guadalupe taught her to feel uncomfortable with her body and sexuality. She compares gender roles and stereotypes by questioning, did boys have to aspire to be Jesus? I never saw any evidence of it. This double standard illustrates the potential harmful effects of unrealistic role models. Leon then describes La Malinche, who represents the opposite of Our Lady of Guadalupe. La Malinche is labeled the Great Whore of Mexico, as she was Cortez's mistress. But she was also an educated, smart woman who unfortunately became a slave to the Spanish.
We celebrate it because we believe in the Virgin Mary, and we believe that sometimes if you pray to God and you pray to Jesus, he might be busy and he can't really hear all of our prayers. So, when you pray to the mother of Jesus, she kind of talks to her son and she says, please help these people. So we have a special kind of love for the mother of Jesus. And it's a tradition, especially my family. We always dress up. My mother buys actual, fabric, and she makes it from scratch. So it's like a tradition from year to year. Ever since we were little, we've been doing it. I think there is a feminism involved because it is the mother of God, but just she's strong, I guess, and I guess that gives so much courage and so much strength to so many women, and I guess that's why, especially women, have a more, how can I put this, more of like a liking to the Virgin Mary, because they feel like, because she is a woman, she understands what we go through. Yeah, and
they relate more.
Yeah, so we relate more with her because it's more of like she's strong. She was the mother of Jesus, and she had to endure everything that happened to Jesus, and she had to be strong and believe in her son. So when women pray to her, it's kind of like they know that she'll be there for them.
All three women show admirable strength that girls and women in Mexican culture look up to. Here is a young woman describing her personal connection to Guadalupe and the feminism she represents. Certain role models in Mexican pop culture challenge the ideas of Leon's trinity of women. For example, Frida Kahlo embraced the female body and sexuality in her paintings. She addressed sensitive topics such as infertility and disabilities, encouraging women to be more comfortable with themselves and their bodies. Frida's relationship with her husband did not follow Guadalupe's ideals of marriage due to the fact that she and her husband both had multiple affairs. However, this did not give her a reputation like La Malinche's, because women admired her ability to get back at her husband for having affairs.
Yo al ver esos pequeños fragmentos, mi cuerpo, mi estómago, mi
piel se eriza tan solo de pensar que pudieran haber sufrido esas personas y lo que están sufriendo sus familias. Ya no quiero un culpable, yo nada más quiero que ese resto que encontré tenga su nombre y su apellido y que regrese con su familia. Es lo único que tengo. Nada más.
Similar to La Llorona, who is believed to search for her dead children endlessly, there is a group of mothers in Mexico that do the same. For 2 weeks every February, Mexican mothers search Poza Rica, Veracruz, hoping to find the bodies of their missing sons. The Mexican government has estimated that over 61,000 citizens have disappeared since the 1960s, most likely from drug and gang activity. These mothers search tirelessly for closure, haunted by the loss of their children, just like La Llorona. According to girlsglobe.org, 1 in 5 women are killed every day in Mexico, and 9 out of every 10 women that use public transportation in Mexico City have been harassed during their commute. In Mexico, violence against women is often left unreported due to the fear of victim blaming. For some girls and women, it is helpful to have a fearless female figure to turn to, such as Guadalupe. Guadalupe is a powerful, recognizable symbol of motherhood in Mexico because she offers hope and love purely based on trust. One does not need to go to do anything other than trust Guadalupe to receive her guidance. Even those who are not devoted to their religion find appreciation for Guadalupe, as she helps fuel dreams, spirit, and hope for women. According to some, Guadalupe is the ultimate Mexican mother who provides a maternal force for all. Images of Our Lady of Guadalupe can now be found everywhere, including gas stations, border fences, and even at bus stops. Guadalupe has become a daily part of life as she is seen everywhere, becoming more and more a part of lived religion. Some women see her as a symbol of feminism, while others, like Sandra Cisneros, sees her as an intimidating, unattainable role model that is hard to escape since she is found everywhere all over the country. Women in Mexican culture have many different roles. They are to be caring mothers, lovers, and respectable women. Young girls growing up in Mexico compare themselves to La Llorona, Our Lady of Guadalupe, and La Malinche.